Hello everyone, it's dragonplatinum here, and today we're going to be doing a little bit about the possible leaks for a second Hallows Eve event. Now, a lot of you guys have been saying that I should make a video on this. I asked it on the fan group here on the Roblox site, and a lot of you guys wanted to see a video, and so I'm going to be putting that out now. So basically, rumors have been surfacing that there's going to be actually a second event this month. That'll actually be the Hallows Eve event. Now, this is supposedly going to be sponsored by Nerf, and I think I might have found some prizes, although I'm not entirely sure. I think some of these might actually come out as things that you have to buy with Robux, so they might not be prizes, but a lot of them do look like they could be potential prizes. So that I was kind of excited when I saw that because the prizes look pretty cool. So we're going to get right into what these prizes are, or at least what I think they are. Actually, we'll start with this over here. I was linked this a few times in the comments of some of my videos, and it is a Hallows Eve backdrop thing, like one of the things that appear when you enter a game, and it explains like what you gotta do. Now this one is actually going to be for Blocks Hunt, because as you can see in here, it does have like the blocks manor and stuff like that, and there is going to be like the seekers and hiders and stuff. And so that's why a lot of people have been saying, well, yeah, it's probably Blocks Hunt. The person that made this decal is actually, I believe they're friends with the person who created Blocks Hunt, so that's probably like a fake account, just so that stuff doesn't get leaked as fast. Also, this does seem to be sponsored by Nerf, again, just like last year. Although, if I'm correct about the prizes, none of them do seem to be Nerf related, although that could just be coincidental, and the prizes that were released a couple weeks ago that were free for a little bit and then they just disappeared, those could actually be the prizes that are coming out, and for some reason Roblox messed up and released them. I know I got a bunch of them, so I don't know if they were supposed to come out or not, or if they're like the prize items, so I'm not entirely sure on that. But anyways, so let's look at least what I kind of found that I thought could reasonably end up being some prizes. So we'll start from like right to left here. So the first thing we got here is Mad Scientist hair thing. All these leaks are coming from the Roblox Leaks website. I will link you guys to it. I'd really definitely suggest keeping up to tabs with that website, because that's where a bunch of items will get leaked all the time, and it's just cool to know what's coming up before it actually comes out. But anyways, let's just get started here. So first thing we got is Mad Scientist hat. Now, these aren't the official names, but these are the ones that were on the Roblox Leaks website, so I do kind of trust them a little bit, that they could actually end up staying this way. This hat, not super interesting. Purple hair and sort of like a yellowish green goggles. Definitely I can see, because this is a retexture of another hat, I believe, I can see this as being a prize item, because this is something that Roblox does. They'll take their old hats, they'll retexture them, make them event themed, and then they'll put them out. So yeah, I definitely do think this can be one that could end up being a prize. But yes, this is like the Mad Scientist thing. I don't have any idea what the other games are other than Blocks Hunt, so I have no idea what the prizes will go to. I'm gonna keep looking for what I might think are going to be the games, but if you guys have any ideas, please leave them in the comments. I'll be reading those, and I might do a follow-up video if some new things come to light. Alright, so our next thing here is Spooky Wings. Now, I'm gonna assume that these are not the final name for this, at least, because the mesh that makes up the wings is actually called Monster Wings, so it's a little bit confusing, but hey, whatever. So these wings actually look pretty cool. I kind of made them a little bit smaller, although they could be this size. I know when I had the mesh on 1x1x1, they were actually kind of huge, so I think they're supposed to be around this size at this kind of smaller size compared to the rest of the hats. But anyways, they look pretty cool. They look like Spyro wings, actually, if you guys know the game Spyro, just purple red wings, so they look pretty cool. Again, I can definitely see these being a prize. I think they're actually retextured. I could be wrong though, they could be an entirely new hat, but I do think they look really cool, and I do think they could be kind of a prize giveaway item. Alright, next up is the one that I'm kind of excited about, is the Jacko bandana. Now this one just looks really cool. So obviously the bandana line of hats have been like retextured over and over and over again. There's probably at least a couple, like 10 of them, 10 to 20 of them. But this one does seem to be a retexture of the normal bandana, and it's just like a creepy jack-o'-lantern smile. And this is one that I really hope does become a prize, because this is something that I really like. It does look super cool, and I definitely think a lot of people will like this one, at least when it comes out, because it'll be a cool bandana, good way to show your Halloween spirit. Again, don't know for sure if it's going to be a prize, but I really do hope it does become a prize. Alright, now comes up the Darkseed Crown. Now this one I am really very, very not sure of, because this one does look to be its own original mesh. I could be wrong on that, however, so don't quote me on that. But as you can see, all of the pumpkins that come out every year, the Sinisters, are just kind of all over the crown. Although for some reason the green one, I don't know what the exact name of them, I'll apologize for that. But for some reason the green one does show up twice. Don't know what that's about, but hey, whatever. And the reason I don't think this one might not be a prize is just because it's a lot more detailed, and it has like the pumpkins and stuff that were sold for quite a bit over the years, because it came out of like gifts and stuff like that, which I've also heard that there's going to be no gifts this year. So that's a bit strange, but maybe this could end up being like something like a grand prize that they've been handing out recently. So this could be one for like collecting all the prizes. I don't know, but I do think this would be a really cool prize to hand out, just because I've always been a fan of like the whole Sinister line. So I think it looks pretty cool. But again, if I were to guess for one that doesn't come out as a prize, it would definitely be this one, just because it looks a bit too high quality for Roblox to hand out for free or just completing a task. But hey, I could be wrong, completely wrong. This could actually turn out to be a prize, and that would be super cool, and I'd be completely alright with that. Alright, next up is our little buddy here, or should I say big buddy, is the tarantula. Now, I've actually never seen this mesh before, so this could be a totally new mesh here for the spider itself, as well as, I don't know if it's a gear or not. I think it might be a gear. Yeah, I think it is a gear. If this is the one I remember, I think this one might be a gear. I could be wrong, though. But I could just see this guy like just following you around sort of thing, and he could be like one of the Nerf sponsorship things. So he might not be able to do anything other than have like a Nerf logo above his head, which I'd be okay with. He does look pretty cool, and I mean look at those eyes. He's derping out all over the place. For some reason he doesn't have 8 eyes. What is this? Is this a spider? Wait, do tarantulas have 8 eyes? Or do they only have 2? I'm getting off track here. But yes, this is one that I do think could come out as a prize, just because it's new, it's cool, and it is quite Halloween related. And since it is a gear, it does have the possibility of becoming one of those things that just you send them out, they follow you around, and they have like the sponsorship logo above their head. So he does look pretty cool. I do hope he's just more than a sponsorship, but if he is, whatever, he still looks pretty cool. But I do hope that he does have some kind of use, but he will be one that I hope to get if he does come out as a prize. Alright, next up is Spooky Hair. Now that I do think this name is definitely going to be changed, just because it doesn't sound very appealing. But basically this is another retextured thing. I think this is a retexture of the Galaxy Hair, if I remember correctly, Girls Galaxy Hair. I'm not sure on that one. But basically it's just black hair with an orange little beanie on top. I'm not a huge fan of hair on Roblox, but this one does look alright, and it does fit the Halloween theme, and I do think a lot of people will be able to build an outfit off this if it does come out as a prize. Again, since it is retextured as far as I know, this one does seem more likely to come out as a prize. So this is one of them that I do think, yeah, will probably come out as a prize. So possibly expect to see this one as one of the prizes you might receive for a possible second Hallows Eve event. And last up we have the Night Ruler. Now this one I thought looked pretty cool. We got like a knight's helmet with a skull on top with some cool bat wings on it, purple helmet, and again this is one that I do think could end up as a prize. I don't know why, it just strikes me as kind of like a prize item, but I could be wrong. This could just come out as like a normal hat that you gotta buy. I don't have really that much to say about it. I don't think it's a retexture. I could be wrong on that, don't quote me on that one. But this is, I thought it was alright. It looks okay. It looks okay. Alright guys, so that's all I've got really for this little leak event thing that could be coming out I have been told by a couple people in the comments section that they do think this second Hallows Eve event is going to come out like almost right after the Nightmare Before Hallows Eve finishes, which is October, I believe, the 18th. They think it's going to come out as soon as possible because, as you can see here, this one does end on October the 31st. And so I know personally when the Nightmare Before Hallows Eve event came out, I was a bit weirded out because almost every Halloween event has gone to or just after Halloween. So it was a bit weird that it would finish before Halloween. That's why I think there is a really, really good possibility that this could be a second event. And if these prizes do come true, I do think they're really cool prizes, and I definitely can't wait to get them. More items could be leaked out, I don't know, and there could be more prizes or even less prizes than this. There could be even a couple extra Nerf prizes sprinkled in there just with like the Nerf sponsorship on it. But yeah, so other than that, guys, I will be leaving the link to this place. This is a place that I use for my egg hunt leaking videos, if you guys remember those, if you're subscribed from then. But I'll be leaving the link to that place in the description if you guys want to come check these out first person and just get a look over on them by yourself. But anyways, guys, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, nothing here is confirmed, but it is what I think that there's a good chance that these could come out as possible prize items and a possible second event. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, it's Dragon Platinum signing out. Peace out, guys. Bye.